I don't have Bree here to talk. Usually, Brianny, my wife, is talking all kinds of when I do stupid like this, but she went and visited her friends this weekend, so she's flying back this evening. But you'll meet her too. You'll love her.
I can't wait.
She's more impressive than anything I could ever do in here.
You know your can rip to your asshole.
What's up, guys? It's Joe Sullivan again, minus Brianny. I have Donnie from South Africa. He is a power slap competitor. I managed to convince him to come in here and get a training session with me. So we're going to do pull today, and we're just going to talk some strategy because I think I got some cool ideas we could implement with power slap, but we'll get into it later. So Donnie, introduce yourself.
That's right, Joe. Thanks for having me, guys. Donnie Pitbull van Heerden. For those of you that do not know me, you need to pop me a follow on Instagram, Donnie Pitbull. So if you see me walking like this, you know I'm definitely coming from the gym. Thanks, Joe, for having me.
Yeah, of course, dude. I'm excited. This is gonna be fun. Thank you, guys. What I want you to start with is, this is one of my favorite things to do. It's sit into it. You'll feel your shoulders stretch. I like to rely on breathing. I don't do like time descriptions. I just say, hey, let's sit in this for like 10 to 15 deep, relaxed breaths. Okay. But the one thing that I'll change, because this is what I'm talking about, lengthening one side, not just sitting here, kick the leg back and open the shoulder up.
Okay, so this is only a stretch, right?
Only a stretch.
Basically relax, sit back up. Right.
I just loop through and then twist to go just like that. Yep. Nice. Step back, put on your heels, kick the leg back, and use that opposite hand to support, and then just open up. Open this way. There you go. And then just try to breathe and relax into it.
And then for how long do I keep it?
10 breaths.
Okay.
Just as relaxed as possible, because like stretching, I don't like to do like time constraints. It's more so related to the nervous system and how you can like actually make your brain and body calm down in conjunction with one another. So that's why I like to do the breathing aspect.
This is supposed to burn you out, right?
Yep, exactly. It's great for your lats. That where we're talking about coiling the core to generate more power. That's that latissimus dorsi muscle, this big guy. You want to be able to shorten it, but the only way to shorten it to the greatest degree is to be able to access that lengthened position too. Where I actually competed in a bodybuilding show, but now I'm in the period where it's like I don't want to stay that lean. I'm trying to eat more and build muscle so the next time I do get lean, I'll have even better presentation, even larger, more jacked, whatever.
So it's better to bulk and then lean, bulk and lean.
I wouldn't necessarily think of, because that's where it's like, I don't like to think about it as like bulk cut,
okay.
But it is super imperative to periodize your training, which means like having different dedicated phases.
Yeah.
So like, I just don't like bulk or cut, because then it kind of gets into the territory of people just being like, I'm just going to eat as much as I can to get as big as I can. That's why it's like developmental period, because I'm eating in a caloric surplus, but it's not a big one, and I'm not eating bullshit.
Well, that's what I've been doing wrong. I've been eating as much as I can.
Yeah.
Don't cut down.
Yeah, and that's the thing. You've been permabulking for like 40 years. How old are you, Donnie?
Actually, 38.
38. Okay,
38.
Cool. So yeah.
So
close.
I stopped martial arts training basically in 2020. But I actually got COVID.
Okay.
And it didn't go that well. So after I healed from COVID, I just never stopped eating.
Yeah. I get you. I want you to lock your legs, use your feet to brace against the pad, and allow, just like we were stretching, as much stretch as possible. Pause in the stretch, and then squeeze through the contraction. And then every eccentric, which is the lower, you know what it is, the lowering portion, I want you to literally think about counting for a 4 count. Every single one. Because if we can get more out of the eccentric, we'll be able to use less weight, but be able to get just as much stimulus and ensure
So when you're searching forward, how far can you go forward?
As much as you can allow. The thing is, I don't want it to be excessive. I don't want like crazy back rounding because both you and I have like a history of disc stuff. But to comfort, as much as you can.
Okay.
So let's say warm up. Yeah. So big thing here, go all the way down, all the way down, all the way down. Remember this torso angle. I don't want you to sit back because every time you sit back, you cut the end range of motion. I want you to just brace.
So do I need to?
Maybe, but it's more so just about your own position because when you were here, grab it and we'll walk through it together. But when you were originally doing it, don't do it yet. You were coming back and leading.
No.
I want you to get that stretch, but then just stay upright. And it's okay to move this portion. There you go. Yes. You feel it a little different?
Yeah.
You can get like 2 more inches out of the range of motion.
Okay.
So then stretch, and then row. Yep. Exactly. And just do a couple reps to warm up because we're gonna go heavier most likely.
Okay.
Because I said like I'm not big on heavyweight, but it needs to be stimulative.
Okay.
That's the thing. As long as you can hit it with great technique, precision, and execution, we can justify going heavier on it. Yep. That's the thing people forget. They wanna go as heavy as possible, but then they let their form and their technique go all the.
Too shorty.
Yep. I've been there. I think we all have.
Okay.
Make sense though?
A lot. You can actually feel it. Instead of going back, you feel it more here.
Exactly.
If you go back, you sort of feel it more lower.
Yep, exactly. And that's just looking at the situation like, okay, because it's not bad to train your spinal erectors, but what are we training here? We're training the lats. Let's specifically train the lats on this movement.
Okay.
Save more opportunity to train the other stuff when we get to a different movement.
Run it.
Yep. And one of my benefits is I'm a little less thick than you, so I can get back a little bit more, right?
But with me, I've got a stomach in the way,
Yeah,
so I'm not putting it all the way.
yeah. But that'll be a secondary goal we can have over the course. Is take that and put it up here. Be a little bit more like that and fill out those power slap jerseys. Let's aim for 12 to 15 reps here.
Okay, got it.
But every single repetition, perfect. Exemplary. Maintain that execution. Remember, forward torso a bit. Yep. Even more so when you don't go any further back to my hand. Ooh. Yep. Makes it hard.
That's all.
Yep. Let's go. Control that eccentric. Big breath of air. Yep. When you go all the way down, take a big breath, brace your abs like I'm gonna punch you, and then pull that. Yes, sir. Let's do 2 more like that. Big breath of air, big brace. Speed, buddy. Yes, sir. Let's go. Yes, sir. Okay, now we're getting in it. Let's go.
Not even my front arm's so stiff.
Yeah. Just tighten it up.
Yeah.
You want to use these? I can have you use these next time. They're it's a grip device. It's called Versa Grips. I'll get you a pair next time.
Is that why it's stiff? Yeah.
Yeah, because that's probably because you're squeezing your forearms.
Okay.
And we don't want. If this is a limitation, I would rather focus, like we're talking about the back. I would rather train the lats and bypass that limitation by using the grip stuff on it. So.
Okay. Oh, you know what's the thing about being up there?
Yeah.
If you win the coin toss,
Yeah.
you're not go. You're going down.
Yeah.
And then you give him everything you got, then he looks at you, it's like,
Exactly.
my turn.
And it's like you can't be like slap. All right, no, now I'm good. It's like, no, you gotta give them your legs. You know?
Most humbling sport out there.
Yeah, I bet, dude.
Slap fight.
I bet, dude.
Because it doesn't matter your credentials.
Yeah.
Anyone can go down.
Yeah. Yep. Yeah. It's crazy. Like, dude, I was just being the catcher up there because I was mentioning it to you, like feeling the impact, and I'm not even getting hit, but I can feel that kinetic energy wave just being like this.
Let me show you what it feels like if I don't hit.
Yeah.
So this is what it feels like.
Yeah. Yeah.
You can feel it in your back, right?
Yeah, and it's like you just want to go like that. Yeah.
It's a whole mental thing.
Yeah, that's awesome. It's crazy. Because it's like you're staring at that dude just, and it's just like, God damn.
So for the viewers,
yeah,
this is what it feels like. You feel that pain? So do you bring this to touch as well? Okay.
Now we're going, bro.
Okay.
Biggest thing with this is same thing. Super tight execution. I don't want you like lean this back. Okay. Just as much as upright as possible. Pull straight down. And like we were talking.
Chest it, right?
Yeah. Yes. But now I wouldn't even stress about that. I'd be more interested or focused on what your upper body is doing. So when I say down and in, like we were talking about, it's pulling down into the side.
Yep. I like that.
Yep. And then big thing, try to pull your shoulders down to keep them away from your ears. Yep. Try to go down as much as possible. And then up. Yep. Really good. Some extra credit, right?
Yeah, I feel what you're saying to you. But the moment you press this down, it feels like you're doing it 20 pounds more. It's like, cool.
So cut that. That's the whip because it's that 1% little bit more.
Okay.
Because it's so easy for you've trained before. It's very easy to just like move weights. But if you think about it and really focus on that little bit extra of that perfect execution, you can get so much more out of it. When you come up all the way, because we have so much more clearance now, allow that stretch. So try to get as much of a stretch as possible and then go in the opposite direction. Yep. Big stretch and then big squeeze. Yes, sir. Perfect. Literally perfect, dude. Really great. Big stretch. And keep those elbows tightened in. Yes. Yes, sir. Looks like work, dude. I love it. Feeling good?
Actually, you feel it.
Yeah.
Feels like my arms were heavy.
Yeah, but like you feel that pump, that muscle activation. Yeah.
For me, it feels like it's gonna cramp any minute now.
Yeah, that's as shitty as that might feel, that tells you that you're doing the good work. So
okay, so the moment you see I do the Grand Theft Auto move,
yeah,
I'm cramping up.
Yeah, I got you. Wait until if once you guys get situated here, we'll go through a leg day, and then you'll
Thanks for your time, man.
yeah,
Much
all right,
appreciated.
I'm done. Bye. No, it'll be great, dude. I don't have Bree here to talk. Usually, Brianny, my wife, is talking all kinds of when I do stupid like this, but she went and visited her friends this weekend, so she's flying back this evening. But you'll meet her too. You'll love her.
Can't wait.
She's more impressive than anything I could ever do in here.
You know your can rip to your asshole.
She's crazy. She's an IFBB pro. And I showed him her deadlift, her 650-pound deadlift. Did I show that to you?
You did?
Yeah.
You did? No. Oh, that's impressive, man.
She's crazy, dude. Sure. I'm gonna hit rear delt, rhomboid, trap, everything through here. That's what we're focusing on.
So I need to focus on getting the legs together.
Yes. Yep. Squeezing together. It's like, imagine if my hand was right here, you're pinching that at the top of every rep. Exactly.
Okay.
Exactly. And then all, yep. Perfect. So at the bottom, really try to, and then.
This is the difficulty.
That hurts, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. Where are you feeling it the most?
Oh, I'm not sure.
Yep.
Feel it, yeah.
Yep.
I feel it in the middle.
Yep.
I sort of feel it, yeah.
Yeah.
Was it just because I lie down?
Probably just because it's with the amount of body weight. Probably just the pressure, honestly. But that's if you, so one thing, and this is kind of tied into protecting the spine if you have disc issues. When you're doing the reps, you do want to create what's called intra-abdominal pressure. So like, you know how you brace when somebody's slapping you? It's like, imagine if one of those slaps was coming to your belly. You want to...
Oh, that's what it's feeling out. It feels like this.
Yeah, and I want you to do that, but like tension here. Like, you can feel... I'll literally show you. So like, this is another technique from powerlifting where like, my belly is flat, but put your hand here. I can go here and that's creating intra-abdominal pressure. I want you to be able to and expand out. It's like I'm blowing blowing air into a balloon. You want this to expand everywhere and create like a solid brace so that it protects your spine, but it also creates a more strong position to do anything off of. Yeah, make sense?
Yeah.
Yeah. Try to drive through the ball of the foot. And drive that hip up. Yes. Hip up, I'll go down. Like an accordion, squeeze. Yes. You feel that? Yep. Don't be afraid with this hand or with the opposite hand to literally push into this or like forearm across it to create more stability. And remember, hip. Yes. Looks like a natural rugby line.
Yep.
Yeah.
You got it.
But it feels like I'm gonna cramp up any minute now.
You got it.
This is the longest 10 seconds of my life.
I know it. There. Ready? Brace. I feel like there you go. Good. More. All good. Done.
I feel like I need a rest now. Guys, it looked like I got out of the pool, but there's no pool here thanks to this. I'm all dried up and I feel like stiff. It feels like I trained for a year, to be honest.
Yeah.
But definitely I can feel everywhere it's working, although we only did lats. So thanks again for your time, Joe.
Absolutely, dude. Glad to. All right, thank you guys. Follow Donnie on Instagram, YouTube, everything. He's going to come out here and take over Vegas just like I did or tried to 5 years ago. And we're going to see him head into Power Slap and get a championship belt at some point.
Definitely, guys. Stay tuned. You're going to see it soon. But then again, I'm definitely being back there.
Yeah, awesome. Sweet.
Thanks again.
Looking forward to it, man. All right. Thank you, guys. Catch you later.